It's all the way up. And it fueled him like a hungry tiger. He's an absolute unit. Absolute unit. He jumped and he dove towards home plate. He was off the ground and he was flying like Superman. He flew like Superman. I saw it with my own eyes. You can see the tape. Jaw-dropping. It makes you think maybe he is an alien. He is not human. Are you watching this? Big Back's dream had come true. He was now a big leaguer. His entire life had built up to this one moment. And how did he do? He knocked the first pitch he saw into the stands. Home run number 1. His first at-bat was a thing of beauty. He went out there, all the pressure in the world, all the expectation, all the eyeballs, and he crushed it. Home run. He did his famous pound cake quake. Takes a lot for a relatively young man to step out there and just crush it. And he didn't just do it once. He did it back to back. Oh my, the legend grows. Everyone knew, like, a star is born. A star was born, absolutely. He is, without a shadow of a doubt, a megastar. And he showed it in his very first game. Big Back, what a great debut. This was your first game in the majors, and you come out and hit 2 home runs. How do you feel?
I feel great, Bob. A dream come true.
How are you going to keep it up? What can we expect going forward?
I'm going to stay aggressive and keep hitting the big dingers.
The body of a man and the voice of an angel. You are incredible.
Thanks, Bob. I'm going to go now.
And congrats on your MLB debut.
Yeah, boys.
Although he was doing relatively well, he was having ups and downs. Anybody coming to the majors is going to struggle with that big league pitching. And he had a little bit of acclimation period, as you would expect. But the thing is, there was a little bit of tension in that locker room because the manager of the Marlins, Vance Wilson at the time, and he was old school. He did not like his guys having a spotlight on them. Big Back, if he's not known for his glorious body, he's definitely known for his riz, his swag, his masala, as he likes to call it, his what. After his very first strikeout, yeah, only one strikeout, unbelievable. But after his first strikeout, he called him in the office and,
now sit down, Big. I told you once, and I told you twice. I don't like all this razzle-dazzle. And you struck out 1 too many times.
Coach, I've only had 1 strikeout.
1 is still 1 too many. You understand?
Yes, Coach.
What I'm gonna do is send you back to the minors.
Are you serious? I don't deserve
I
that.
don't want to hear no guff. And I don't like you. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't like you.
Well, that's just mean.
Now get out my office and go back to the minors, boy. You ain't nothing but a minor leaguer.
in the minors in AAA, it's Big Back doing Big Back things, and he immediately just looks like he doesn't belong there. And after a few short weeks, he gets a call to go back to his old manager, Michael Witt's office.
You might want to sit down for this one, Beck. Just heard from the front office. They're calling you back up to the show. Enjoy having you on my team, but I hope I hope I never see you walk through this clubhouse again. You gotta seize this opportunity. Give it all you got, kid. Make us proud.
Upon his return to the majors, Big Back showed that he was a big leaguer. One thing, and that's that his bat is as big as his belly, with a solid 22 home runs. That wasn't enough. Making sure to improve for year 2, he spent the entire offseason doing only 2 things: eating spaghetti and meatballs and hitting that gym. And in year 2, the hard work paid dividends as he belted 32 dingers and 99 RBIs. He was finally driving the Marlins bus, and he drove them straight to the postseason. Now, the first playoffs, that was a big moment for him. And of all the teams he gets, the Cincinnati Reds, his hometown team, he got to the playoffs and he was just not able to get it done. He was striking out a lot. And unfortunately, Cincinnati got the better of him. Cincinnati went through and got the better of him. After a disappointing performance in his first postseason, Big Back took season 3 by the horns. He decided he was Big Back and he was gonna bring that big energy with a jarring 39 home runs, 107 RBIs, but he will forever be known for the man who defied gravity with the most historic dive that makes the universe question: is he a man or is he a figment of our imagination? He did something that was so incredible, so unbelievable, and so magical that to this day, people debate on him not being a human. He jumped and he dove towards home plate, but I kid you not, he was off the ground and he was flying like Superman. He flew like Superman, like legit Superman. He flew like Superman. I saw it with my own eyes. You can see the tape. Jaw-dropping. It makes you think maybe he is an alien. He is not human. What type of unreal athleticism was that? After an incredible regular season where he defied the laws of physics, he went into the playoffs determined to put his past playoff struggles behind him. And he did just that at the bottom of the 10th to seal the series. Dinger time, you know it, and you have to give him credit. What a king. What a king. I don't know how many times I'll call him a king. Yep. Playoff gorilla that's on his back is off of his back now. He can perform under pressure. There's no performance anxiety. None whatsoever. You're talking about his trajectory, his stock, everything is just pointing one direction. It's all the way up. After finally advancing into the NLDS, Big Back met a new challenge, a challenge named the Los Angeles Dodgers. But the Dodgers had a strategy that was so unsportsmanlike, so unbecoming. They hit Big Back every chance they got. Dodgers decided they're not messing around. It was the decisive Game 5, and in that game, they did something that was just not cool. Every time Big got up, they hit him. They hit him with the baseball, completely took him out of the game. He got on first base, but he had bruises that would last forever. Pelting him, and pelting him all the way to a victory. Undeterred by that horrible physical and unsportsmanlike beating he took by the Dodgers, he decided at 25 years old, year 4 was gonna be the best one yet. He took his talents to an even higher level as he notched his first Silver Slugger and became an All-Star for the very first time. Big Back finished the season with a historic 42 home runs and 108 RBIs, but yet again tasted defeat in the NLDS. The emotional scars of another playoff exit hurt. It hurt him. In year 5, he came back and he did yet again one of the greatest catches known to human history, hitting a top speed of 16.69 miles per hour at 97 feet covered in sheer glory. But glory comes at a cost, and that historic dive ended up breaking his wrist and costing him his 5th season. This time, he does catch what's called the second catch, the catch part 2. He does it again. Season 6, after an injury that broke his wrist, can only be defined by 3 letters: MVP. 52 home runs, 155 RBI, 181 hits. Big Back cemented himself as one of the greatest of all time. MVP. You have to respect that kind of tenacity. Not settling for an MVP, he decided that this season was a baseball season for the ages, as he's going for the World Championship. The Marlins made the World Series. They make it all the way to the World Series. Title town. He's going to do it. He's excited to make Miami history. He's going to bring a championship to Miami. He's not Dan Marino. He's going to do it. He's going to do it. Unbelievable excitement, unbelievable energy coming out of Miami. They made it to the World Series against Cleveland. Forgettable. That was a forgettable series. Big Back, at this point in time, was getting homesick. He was missing Ohio. He kept losing to Ohio. He kept feeling like the universe wanted him in Ohio. When he was 17, he discovered a little shop called Papa Luigi's Spaghetti and Meatball Shop. And he fell in love with that place, and it fueled him like a hungry tiger. He loved it so much, it propelled him into a different weight class. He tried all sorts of spaghetti and meatballs, and nothing would come close to his classic.
My name is Papa Luigi. I make the best meatball in the world. My poor business is losing so much money. It has so much quality, but not enough customers. Mamma mia! I make a very special meatball. I put in oregano, parmesan, egg yolk for binding, a little bit of pepper, little bit of salt.
Because he was such big business for them, they were on hard times ever since he got drafted and left. They were making ends meet, but during that series, he got word that they were not going to be able to renew their lease. They couldn't afford it. His performance was his grieving, his hurt. His performance was his pain. He was losing his meatballs. He was devastated inside. How could he recover? Support small businesses because they're here today, gone tomorrow. Spaghetti and meatballs on his mind, Big Back walked out of the World Series broken, missing something, missing a piece of his heart. But he had no time to worry about the hole in his heart. He had to focus on year 7, and in year 7, he delivered another MVP performance, back-to-back MVPs, hitting for the historic cycle.
Over the history of Major League Baseball, hitting for the cycle has been one of the rarest and most difficult feats a player can accomplish in a single game. Plus, it's a lot of fun to witness, which we just got to do.
Year 7, year 8, and year 9 would go down as his streak of MVPs continued. MVP, 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 52 home runs, 52 home runs, 52 home runs. But with his mind and his heart and his soul worried about his meatballs, the Marlins failed to make the postseason in each of those seasons. He went into free agency and he told his agent 5 words: I need to go home. And with that, he signed with the Reds and began the second half of his historic MLB career. On the next episode of Big Back. Coming back home to Ohio does wonders for Big. He plays with a different level of energy. He's excited. His beard is red and he is rocking and rolling. He does what he needs to do to cement himself as the absolute greatest of all time. And he shows the world that if you mess with the bull, you get the horns. I don't want to hear no guff. Make sure you like and subscribe. Razzle dazzle.
I'll have the spaghetti and meatballs.
You understand? You are incredible.
Thanks, Bob. I'm gonna go now.